Hello inflatable fans, I hope you're all well. I'm heading down to Bawtry area of Doncaster to meet some of the gang. We're going out on the River Idle and yeah, gonna have a bit of fun today. So taking the rodeo, again the Packraft, and the reason I'm taking that is because I'm going away next weekend and I've bought that rodeo specifically for that trip. So I just kind of want to totally really get used to it. Anyway, I'm just going past Selby, but let's get to the River Idle. That's where it needs to drop. First one here. Now we're doing a shuttle run and the machine set this one up and he said to park in that lay-by there. We have been here before and just on the other side of that bridge there is a little car park and we've sort of like pulled in there and launched from there. But I think what the machine's thinking, because the water levels are high at the moment, is to go down this little cut here by the side of the bridge and launch here and then head under the bridge, I think. Yeah, I think he's thinking about launching here. Right, I'll just wait for the rest of the gang. Probably see yellow paddle tip there. It's a new paddle. I'll be doing a full review on that in a future video, but it's a lightweight, it's a really cheap carbon shaft paddle, about 70 quid on Amazon. I'll put a link in the pinned comment and description. Yeah, so my plan is to get in the boat and then just kind of shuffle my way onto the water. That's my plan, and hopefully I can make it work. Hopefully. Right, let's just shuffle in. And I'm afloat. Yeah, that worked out alright actually. Right, Raph's in, Rob's in, Frank's in, and we're off. Hey, look over there. A little bit of a sunbreak. Nice. Look at that, stuffing his face with porridge already. Anyway, this is a nice little inlet. We've actually used this the last time we came on this stretch of the Idle. If you've seen the video where I reviewed the PR500 and the Sandbanks Explorer, this is where we kind of launched. So what we're going to do is we're going to head under that bridge, but we're going to have a little paddle upriver first, I think. Frank, turn left. We're only having a mosey. So this is onto the River Idle, and it's called Idle because it's generally not too active, but it's a little bit livelier today, only because we've had so much damn rain. So much rain we've had. Good God, as soon as you stop, that's it. You're going backwards. Yeah, it's got a bit of a flow on it at the moment. I was just going to set me watch going. That looks quite nice over there with the sun's rays beaming down behind the clouds. Doubt the camera will do it justice. Yeah, we've turned around, we're going with the flow. This is a lot better. A lot better. Rob's happy now we're going down river. Nice to see that willow coming into leaf, or budding at least anyway. Right, so Raph and I have just been saying we haven't done this stretch before. Quite looking forward to it. Yeah, I got in on that other bit. Paddling into a field. Camera won't pick this up, but there's a family of coots over there. bobbing along in a big expanse of water. A big expanse of field, yeah. You can't beat bobbing around in a big expanse of field. Right, now the paddle back out. Well, it's not a shopping trolley, at least. It's up market. Bit of rattan furniture.
I've been after one of them for decades.
Tow it! We've just come round a bend and it's just like, where's the river gone? It's just like a...
It's somewhere down that way.
I'm assuming if we don't paddle, it'll just take us where we need to be.
Yeah. I won't count on it.
That is weird. That is weird. It's just like we've paddled into a big lake. Wow.
Yeah, that's edge here, isn't it? A river. Can't tell that edge is there.
It's over there, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at the tree as a marker. I think the tree's actually on the bank.
Yeah, which bank or
Left.
left?
I'm thinking left, but I could be wrong. Because just to the left of that tree, I can see some roots. I can see some stuff poking through. I think. We think we know where we're going. It's weird that the water's a lot more ripply here. It's not exactly like there's a strong wind. So we've come round another bend, thinking we'd sort of like be more in the river. Well, we don't know where we are. Don't know where we're going, on the river to nowhere. I think that's it, straight ahead there. Yeah, I think that tree's underwater. We are really enjoying this. It's a bit mad. So, can you see all those fence posts just behind Frank there, to his left? Right, we reckon that, yeah, not to go over there. We reckon that might be a bit of a barbed wire boat ripper. I think we'll just go straight ahead. Don't know what that is. Looks like a bin. I could be wrong, but I think we've actually found a bit more of the actual river. Who's on the right stretch of water for the river? Who knows? Who knows? I was wrong, they were right, they were on the right stretch. Oh, shallow bit. So we found this wall, and beyond it is just more, like Raf's just said, swampland. Oh, we're finally on something that looks back like a river again. Another shite day on the water. Ooh, I wonder what that marker's for. Go and find out, Rob. Go see if it makes your boat pop. Yeah, what's that for? Does anybody know? Let us know in the comments if you do.
It'll be a phone for if you break down. A phone boat.
It's a rescue phone. Oh, it's got a padlock on it. There's a box. It is actually a box with a padlock. Oh, there's a sign on it. Hydrometric measuring station. There we go. Oh God, I've turned round and it's opened up again. The machine's just had a look on his phone and apparently it looks like two lakes have merged.
It goes round there and it ends up going over there. So that's short, so that's where it's going.
Oh, we are going across.
So the river goes right round that bank.
Right, okay, got it.
Towards Swan, it goes out there. This is a lake. There's a natural lake there on that.
So we can cut across. Right, let's do it. I think I'm going to go round the tree because it looks a bit shallow there. It's turning out to be a proper little fun paddle, this one. I mean, yes, obviously you've got to be careful with floodwater and so on, but this is slow moving. It looks like there's another one of those measuring stations there. So GPS says we're still on the river, even though it is a little bit indeterminable. That's now turned out to be a fun little explore, this one. Yeah, we've just realised it's a good job we went on that side of this grassy bit here, because there's barbed wire fencing all the way across to here. I mean, look at that, we're actually on the river, but there's all that water over there that actually isn't the river. Like I say, it's a lot of fun today. A lot of fun. I've just said to the chaps actually, in many respects, I do actually prefer a bit of a wild river. They're just a bit more fun, as Frank just said, especially when you don't know where you're going. But also you don't have to worry too much about motorboats or, you know, the motorised craft. You can just crack on and enjoy it. It's definitely seen better days as this one. Now, do we go to the left of the tree line or to the right of the tree line? Whoa. Decisions, decisions. We've been saying there's a really bloody rancid smell around here. It smells like dead stuff. Look at the willows starting to bud. Oh, it makes me happy. Look, there. Oh. Happy face. Found a pull in, out of the current. It's porridge time. This idiot is reversing. That worked out really quite nicely. Dying and we're off again. Let's see what else we can find. Pollard! They've been heavily pollarded, haven't they?
You lot live in a different world to me.
Oh no, we don't, Frank. We're talking about farting. And going under trees and bushes. Because it's fun. The wind's proper picked up on this bit. We're really getting funneled down. Now is the time to drop us a line to order your pack rafting brochure. Somewhat unbelievably, I think I found a geocache right here, just hanging from this tree. Let's have a quick shufty. It is! Where are these two going? Where are you going?
I want to tell you about this.
Alright, okay.
That film and do the old dramatic zoom in.
Oh, look at that over there, John. A field of swans. Oh, look at that. I've seen a lot of swans in my time, but not that many in one place. Sheesh. Look what we've found. I've said it before in various other videos, and I'll say it again. Whenever we find a sunken inflatable, it's always an Intex. Always an Intex. So Garmin is telling me we've just done 6 miles. We haven't paddled 6 miles, but we've done 6 miles. It's narrowed off here and I'm doing 4.2 miles an hour in a pack raft. That's almost unprecedented speed. Unprecedented. Unprecedented, I tell you. So I think we've reached the spot where we're getting out, ish. It doesn't look like it's going to be a clean get out. We do some fun exits and entries here. It's a wet foot exit.
Just for me.
Just for all of us.
I didn't get them out. I thought you were getting them out.
Go on then, give us a tug.
Tell me when to stop.
That'll do, that's fine. Yeah, a bit ground. Cheers.
You want to make us one up, Rob? And I can pull it out if you want. It's inside.
Right, it's pack down time and then we're shuttling back to the vehicles in that big white mobile. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.